the entire world in just 5 minutes. I mean, specifically the United States, our brothers and sisters in it. Well, if I was given such a chance, my greeting would simply be peace. Now let's start with love, so that Willie Lynch and that crabs in a barrel mentality must cease. And yeah, I said it because I only have like 5 minutes, so I'm shooting straight, no chaser. I present to you a multitude of motivation written down on paper. Anyway, as I was saying before, we must build on the foundation of love, instead of being divided by differences in religions or whatever else we can think of. Political pretenders pursue personal agendas, and the sheeple line up and choose sides. See, the enemy knows that in order to conquer, he must first divide. My brothers and sisters across the map, if you're tired of losing the fight, let's respect each other's differences, come together as one with God in our hearts and unite. And that would leave me like 4 more minutes to tell my brothers and sisters to focus on self, your physical and your mental and your spiritual health. The 3 go hand in hand, each one affects the other. We must have a basic understanding of this before we can prove to go further. What we take in is what we put out. This goes for the physical and the mental. And if your health is poor in either of these, then it's quite complex to be spiritual. Our body is our temple. That's basic knowledge thereof. Instead, we're humans being hypocrites. We take better care of our cars. I'm riding big, I keeps it clean, only premium fuel for my ride, while he suffered from hypertension like so many of us do. Ignored his own health and he died. Now, despite our own poor physical and mental health, we continue to buy more so we can look better than the next man. Just another way to divide and conquer as the enemy executes his plan. And I would take like 3 minutes to share with my people an American Our Story lesson. The civil rights movement was led by many great men. Their contributions were a blessing. Men like Huey P. Newton, Kwame Ture, Malcolm X, and Martin Luther King. Dr. King, perhaps the most celebrated, a brilliant young orator with a dream. The dream included equal rights for all. Little black boys could play with little white girls. We could go to their schools, live in their hoods. Could you imagine such an ideal world? Through blood, sweat, and tears, Dr. King's dreams would eventually come true. Blacks were free to go to work on the other side of town and spend their money with whom they wanted to. And somehow, while being granted the privilege to shop and work at the big box stores right before our eyes, seemingly overnight, our black businesses in the hood were no more. It would take me less than 2 minutes to sum up where our focus really needs to be. Master yourselves, unify as one, and then circulate our dollars back through our community. Later, Dr. King second-guessed his dream, saying into a burning house we were led. He threatened big businesses with boycotts, spoke of economic empowerment, and then the very next day, he was dead. Today, collectively, we earn more than $1.1 trillion. We are more than athletes and entertainers. We are doctors, lawyers, and scholars. We are descendants of greatness, possessing infinite wisdom and knowledge. Perhaps our strength is in our resilience, but our power lies in our wallets. Other cultures circulate their money with their own at least 7 or 8 times. And 6 hours after we earn it, we go giving the man our dollars, quarters, nickels, and dimes. So we are marching and pleading, sometimes begging, it seems, to a compassionless people that respect nothing but green. And in the final 60 seconds, I would feed my people a few empowering words. Now, all people might be God's people, but we are the ones preferred. We, the people that originally inhabited this place called Earth. We, through the womb of Mother Africa, all humanity was birthed. We developed higher sciences, medicine, mathematical equations. We We traveled throughout the entire world and taught them civilization. We are connected to the heavens. Our skin possesses melanin, and through our pineal gland, we are blessed with the unique ability to see with our third eye, yielding greater propensity to overstand. You are great. You are beautiful, the descendants of kings and queens. You have the power to make possible the impossible and to manifest all your dreams. Ye are gods, ye are goddesses. In the Creator's image we are born and bred. If I had the chance to address my brothers and sisters, I would emphatically say what I just said. Power.